Hi everyone, this is Diane. I am coming on because I am packing up my swap for Larisa's Maggie swap, and there was just 6 items that needed to be included, and it was a chunky memory decks, a set of 2 embellies, 10 die cuts, trinket box, and 2 handmade bows, and a store-bought item. So it all using Maggie Holmes paper. If I say Maggie May, I'm really sorry. I don't know why I do that, but I know it's Maggie Holmes. Some of the paper that I did use was Round Trips. This is Round Trip. A lot of Woodland Grove. These were my main papers because I did have a few 12 by 12 sheets, and they were reversible, so I was able to use the 2 different sides. And I did use just a little bit of this Round Trip, and surprisingly, I thought for sure, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, I would use this one. I love this one from Woodland Groves, and if I don't have to use it, I try not to because I only have a few sheets of it. But I did pull other paper from some of my paper pads. I used, I think I used some of Sunny Days. Woodland Grove I did. I think I pulled this paper from Marigold, and I did use Parasol, and I think that's about it. So let me show you what I created. I did create these 2 boxes. They're KF's Craft suitcases. They're one of my favorite things to do right now. I did embellish them just a little different because I had these 2 stamp embellishments from Brooke, Norway, that I received, I think, last summer, the summer before, I don't remember, but I've been waiting to use them. And I came across them when I was looking for something, and I just thought, those colors are just perfect for this paper and for what I wanted to do. So what I did was I just add the butterfly bows and the flowers on the bottom. I added the little flower to the butterfly, and of course this leaf right here, and some mesh behind it. So this box is already packed. This is what the inside will look like. Everything fits in here, and I just added Handmade with Love. And then the little purse will look like this. It will be packaged up with the suitcase, but it matches. And I'm going to add this to the outside, so Larisa will know it's for my swap partner. I'll move that to the side. So we'll pack up this one because this is not packed. We'll start with the embellishment box first. This is a little die that Nicole created for KF's Craft. I just love it. I used to use it quite a bit when I first got it a couple of years ago, but I just happened to remember it when it said small and trinket box. I thought, oh, this box will just be perfect because it does create a little box, and you can glue it to this side, or you can just leave it open. I'm just going to leave it open. That way you can get in it. And what I did was I just filled it with some few charms, some trinkets. I think she said it didn't have to be much. So I think there was a number she gave us. I don't remember the number, but and then I just hand wrapped or wired wrapped some beads. So I figure that will be my small embellishment box, and so I'll get that packed up. I used to put socks in here. That actually does fit a pair of socks in here, and that's going to mess up my box a little. So there we go. I'm going to pack it in a separate box like I did with this one, just so nothing falls out. And if it does fall out, because these kind of do come up, so I'll package them up. But it's pretty cute. All right, so for the suitcase, I am going to put my die cuts on the bottom. These are my die cuts. I kept them pretty simple. I did put together some swans and this little bird because those always look Maggie Maggie Holmes to me. And then, of course, the deer. I did make some tickets. These are from Rosie Studio. And then I did these half and half butterfly and dragonfly, half is floral. I just love that. I love how it just looks. I like the floral on the one side. And then, of course, the butterflies, because butterflies is always Maggie Holmes. Same with this. And I did it in gold, because gold always goes with Maggie Holmes. So that is my embellishments. Simple, but I wanted them to where you could use them to accent something that you make. Because sometimes it's really hard to find things to use die cuts for if they're not like kind of generic. I have a lot of die cuts people have sent me, but I have a hard time using some of them. So this will go on the bottom. Okay, and then the next thing that will go on the bottom would be probably this box. This is Scrap Diva's box, my Creative Times bow. I love this bow. It's just so the cutest thing. So I just made 3 bows because those are, to me, Maggie Home colors. The pink, the white, and the gold. They'll go with anything, any collection. So I made those colors. I added some tulle in here. I just like doing them. I did leave them plain. I didn't decorate the centers because you never know what somebody wants to decorate a center with. So if you put something in there, it might not always go with the project they're creating. So I just left them blank. And unbelievably, they fit in this box, right? It's like just the cutest little thing. So easy to make too. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is I did make 2 embellishments, round embellishments. I did the swan because I made several of swans. I've been making several swans, and so I decided to make one because that's always a Maggie Home thing to me. And then I used Scrap Diva's rosette butterfly back here to pop this one up, and just added stuff to it to embellish it. So I think this is from the pair. This is from. I think this is from. Oh, I can't remember now. Marigold. I don't remember which collection, but the rest is Woodland Grove. I kind of tried to stick to, I had quite a few 12 by 12 pieces of these 2 collections that I received, so I think I bought them in separate sheets because I really liked them. So that's going to go in there, and then I made 2 more. I like these frames, and I made one for Anne with the butterfly. I had just gotten this butterfly. I think this is a KF's Crafts die. And I just decorate it with the flowers and the little tiny bow. I just really like it. This one I added some tulle behind. I don't know why I didn't do that on this one, but I didn't. But anyways, so I'm going to add those. And the ones in the boxes are pretty much all identical. Except for the papers changed, like, probably not, maybe on the background it is, like on this one I used the Woodland Grove, and on the other one I used, so they'd all match, so the collections, or so each swap will have the same paper. Okay, oh, and I did a dangle here. This is Maggie. I couldn't find enough letters to do homes, so I didn't do those. So I'm going to add my vellum flowers. I just added some gold centers and a gold leaf. I'm not going to take them all out, but I just added. This is KF's Crafts off her leaf plate, and so all I did was just add the gold because I think gold will match with everything. And And people seem to like my vellum flowers, so I do make them. And then the next thing is my memory decks. Now these wooden fences, let me see, where did I put her? They were created by Miriam, and she is a crafty butterfly Ferris. And I received this gorgeous box just recently from a swap, and as soon as I seen these little picket fences, she sent me 3, 2 this size and one mini one. And so I decided to, I knew as soon as I saw them what I wanted to do is to make a memory deck. So I just used the bird and the deer, because deers I always think of Maggie Holmes. So I used the paper to match in the background the set that I was doing. So this one has the cherry blossoms or whatever they are, and the other one has the peaches. So, and hers looks exactly alike, except for, like I said, the background paper is a little different. I think the tree I made more of a turquoise. I made more of a turquoise, so it matched the paper that's with the collection, because it's not so green. Like this is more of a greeny. So that's that. And then I made them each card, and I just, I'm going to include that. And I made them each a tag that will go on the outside their swap. So Larisa knows that it's for my swap partner. So those are for my swap partners. And then they will each get one of these stamps from Maggie Holmes' collection. So, and then for Larisa, I made a hostess gift. Hostess. So I bought these little bags from Temu. I wish I had bought more at the time, but I needed them just for one swap, and they came in a thing of 10, but I have been using them like crazy. So for Larissa, I also made her a little note card to thank her for letting me join her swap. This is for the outside of her package, and I did a little Maggie for her. I did some beads, and I made a black swan to go with this paper. I think this is Parasol, if I'm not mistaken, but I just gave her some fun beads. Used KF's Crafts words, and I did make her the same box with 3 bows, same colors. Her memory decks is just a little different. This is the one with the little mini fence. So I just made a mini memory decks. And this is from Paracel's Ephemera, and I put the bird on acetate. And this little watering can actually came with this set of Scrap Diva's little mini memory decks cards. So I got that idea from Brooke, because she sent me something that had a watering can on it on the fence, and it just looked too cute. So I scrap lifted the idea. And then I'm going to gift her this. I bought a set of these, and I was going to do something with them, but I couldn't figure out anything to do. So I gave one to Bethany, and I'm going to give one to Larissa. All she's got to do is just pull this little tab out. It lights up. It's kind of cute. And then I'm giving her the same die cuts. I'm going to gift her some iPads, because, when you host a swap, it can become a little tiresome. So it's a big job to host a swap, believe me. I am gifting her this flag just to make her little bag cute. I bought this rose gold ribbon, and I just need to use it because it's so pretty. So I just made the little bow, and then this box here, I have no idea who made it. I did not make it, and I can't remember who made it. I am trying to use up my boxes and my totes that people have sent me throughout my swap, swaps, because I am running out of room. So I am going to pass them along. So I don't know who made this box. I wish I did, and if you made it for me, let me know. I'm not sure. I think this is Scrap Diva's candy box. I'm pretty sure it is, but I decided to house her embellishments that I made for her. I just made her one of each. The one with the butterfly because I just love it, and this one I used this flower because I only had this one flower, and with Larisa it doesn't really matter. And I had only just this one purple and this one purple, and I figured I would use it on Larissa's because I wanted the other two to kind of match the other swaps, and with hers it didn't really matter if it really matched or not. So that is it. That is what I am sending Larisa for her hostess gift. So I hope she enjoys it. So thank you very much for coming by and seeing what I created and what I've packed up. And may God bless your day. Bye.